Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be health or fitness related or beauty related, I guess I should say. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that I woke up with a spider in my throat one time, and I got a lot of comments and tweets asking me to tell the story about how I woke up with a spider in my throat, just all about it. So So this is what this video is about. It's going to be about my traumatic experience with waking up with a spider in my throat, and honestly, I could not make this up. It still traumatizes me to this day. I am terrified of spiders. I'm 18 years old, and if there's a spider in my room or anywhere near me, I have to leave the room, close the door, and like seal the door so it can't get anywhere. And I can't kill them myself, so I have to either get my mom, my dad, my boyfriend, my sister. I'd probably pull in a neighbor off the street if I was home alone, because I just can't deal with killing spiders, because I feel like they're gonna come and get me, and I can't reach because I'm short, and so I feel like if I reach up to go get it, it's gonna not end well. This was when I think I was in grade 9 or 10. I'm 18 now, so when I was like 14, 15, maybe 16, I'm not exactly sure of the year. Okay, so let's start the story. Once upon a time, I was sleeping in my bed for a nice slumber, and then I wake up one morning, alarm goes off, I'm ready to go to school and straighten my hair like I did every morning, and forgot half of the back, but that's besides the point. And I turn on my nice little straightener, and all of a sudden I feel like I have something in my throat. It feels almost like a mucusy thing, or something, like a ball of some sort. So instead of swallowing, because it felt like a large ball, and I went like, like a couple times and nothing happened, so I cough, and I'm standing like over there, and somehow the spider ends up on the wall above my garbage can. And I knew it came from me, because it wasn't there before, and I just caught something up and it was gone. So I look over here, and I'm like, oh, what the hell is that? And I realized it is a dead spider. It was about the size of a quarter. It wasn't a huge spider. It was one of those ugly little things, like the really ugly ones. Like, it wasn't a daddy long legs. It was like one of those like thick-legged ones. I still get kind of freaked out talking about this, but it's been so long that I don't really mind telling people. And whenever I tell people, I was telling these girls in my gym class, it's very much like a mixture of like shock and horror, like when I tell them this story, because I'm pretty calm about it now, but trust me, I wasn't. So I look over here, this is not where it happened, but I look on the wall and I see this goddamn spider, and I start screaming my head off, like as if there was a murderer coming in to kill me, like I was being abducted. I start screaming and sobbing right away because I have a very intense fear of spiders, and I start crying and screaming, and my parents run in. They're like, oh my god, what's happening, what's happening? And I point at the wall and I say, that came out of my throat. And it was a spider. My mom was like, okay, calm down, go outside. She looks at it. It was a spider. It was not my hallucination. It was a spider. And she calms me down, or tries to calm me down, and you know, I continue getting ready for school. But every time I start thinking about it, thinking about the fact that it was in my throat, in my body, near my body, probably crawled all over my face, I start like panicking, and I already had anxiety, so like I started getting very, very anxious, and I couldn't deal with it. So I ended up going to my guidance counselor, because this happened in high school, so we had a guidance counselor, and she like helps me calm down, and I breathe, and I'm like, I won't be able to sleep. They say on average people swallow 8 spiders a year, which I researched it before this video just to make sure, and like it's either like some people believe it, some people don't believe it. It's kind of like, it depends, but I'm sure I'm not the first person who a spider has gone down their throat, but I'm definitely one of the only people that I've heard of who woke up with a spider in their throat, and I don't recommend it. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It was not a fun experience. It happened. I've grown from it. No, I haven't. I'm still petrified of spiders, but it's a funny story. It's a little icebreaker, and as soon as I tell it to people for the first time, they're like, oh my god, what happened? And when I mentioned in the video, I got the same response. So I hope this answers all of your questions about the spider story. It did happen. You can ask all my friends who are friends with me or who know me from that time period, because they had to come to the guidance counselor with me, and they had to calm me down because I was in a severe state of panic. I will say now that I'm very vigilant about my room. Like before going to sleep, I always check all the corners and even in my bathroom, and I'm still the same. If I see a spider and I'm home alone, whoop, the door shuts. Actually last week, it was early in the morning and I got up and I went into the downstairs, one of the downstairs bathrooms, and I look up and I see a spider. Pulled up my pants and I ran out of there, closed the door, and put a post-it on the door saying spider in there, so that way when my parents woke up they would take care of it, because I sure as hell couldn't. So with that said, I'm gonna let you go. Let me know if you've had any crazy insect experiences or spider experiences, because I'd love to hear them, even though they scare me. If you have any questions, I mean, feel free to leave them down below. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.